Carolina on the road at Philadelphia. This is out to 13 and a half in the market. So we cleared 12 and a half for a decent amount of the week. We've cleared the 13 at two of the books out there, Mo. 45 and a half to 46 is our total. Philadelphia, it's no matter what you think about the coaching staff, I think at this point, and I think that there's a lot of concerns with Sirianni and some of the stuff that he's making. It's hard to argue what Fangio's been able to figure out with this defense. I mean, the last 2 weeks were real tests for this team with the Rams, with the Ravens, and they passed both of them. So I think now people who are trying to say that, well, who have they played? Yeah, whatever. Like, I think at this point you kind of have to give in. Just like, no, this Fangio's figured it out. This defense is very, very, very good. Are they going to keep their foot on the gas? I guess that's the question I ask you, because they got to win by 14 points here.
Yeah, I did take the Panthers. Obviously, I understand that there's paths to the Eagles winning by 30 in this game. The Saquon train gets rolling, and Bryce Young ends up in a negative script.
Yeah.
Things could go off the rails quickly, but it's just a spot for me more than anything. Eagles coming off a massive primetime win, heading into games against the Steelers, and then the divisional matchups that are all much more important than this game. Could be sleepwalking here in an early game versus a bad team. And I do believe in Bryce Young's improvement. I think he has played much, much better. Dallas Goedert looks like he might miss. That could actually help the Panthers quite a bit based on the fact that they have been killed by tight ends this year. I think they're the only team worse than the Chiefs at covering tight ends so far. So, yeah, I'm not that concerned that I took the worst of it here because I grabbed 12.5, because I just think this is either going to be Philly by 30 or Philly by 7.
Exactly. Like that. I don't think the 13 comes into play here at all. It's kind of like you said. It's Philadelphia just goes out there and it's like, oh, we might be the best team in the NFL, and here it is, and we're going to truck the hell out of this team or whatever. Weirdly enough, guys, if you've not been paying attention, I know Mo and I have said this over the last couple of weeks here on this podcast, but about Bryce Young and just about this Panthers offense in general, since week 9, they are 12th EPA per play in the NFL. Like, that's pretty damn good. I mean, ahead of teams like the Broncos and the Rams and the Vikings and the Chargers and the Steelers and all of this.
I mean, we know they can run the ball.
Yeah, and so it's like they've been good, man, for the last month. I know there's not equaling big wins and things and stuff like that, but I mean, for a team that was literally in the absolute gutter after week 4 of this season, I think that they have rebounded pretty nicely. And at 13.5, it is very, very, very tempting for me to come in on Carolina. Probably will at some point. Certainly will be a contest play for me.